Hello and welcome back to Roochis Town. Today we are going to see how to make yellow Thai curry. If you prepare this recipe and tell anyone that it is homemade, probably they would not believe because it would be exactly like how you'd get in the restaurants. It is quite easy to make and you could almost make it with the ingredients that you have at home. Come, let's get into the video and see how this yellow Thai curry is made. I'm going to make the rice first. So I have taken a jasmine rice, about 2 cups for 4 of us, and I'm going to wash it and cook it till it is sticky. This is the Thai yellow curry paste. You would usually find it in the supermarkets, but it's very easy to make. So here are the ingredients that I've taken, and I've ground and made this Thai curry paste easily at home. Let's make the paste right now. So let's take one big onion and cut it into big chunks. I am cutting it like this and taking out the outer layers which are big, and the inner layers I'm going to use for making the paste. So when you see in the Thai restaurants, the onion that would be there would be just like any other vegetable that you could eat and not very fine kind of a thing. So this is how you actually make it. Use the outer layer for the curry and the inner layer or the small pieces for the paste. I had some coriander leaves growing in the garden, so I'm going to use that and add it. So you could add fresh coriander leaves. This leaves that I had in the garden has the seeds also, so I'm going to put everything together. It is just like the coriander powder, right? And it's fresh. It tastes very good. Now with this, if you like the taste of lemongrass, just add 2 stalks of lemongrass and about 1 inch of ginger. I'm going to peel the skin off and chop and add with this. Also, you have to add some garlic. 2 pots of garlic for 4 people. If you're making for 4 people, 1 inch of ginger and 2 pots of garlic is more than enough. For the heat or the spice, I'm going to add dried red chilies, but traditionally you get something called Thai chilies, which are fresh red colored chilies. That is what you have to add. If not, just go ahead and add this, or you could even add chili flakes later. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. You could also add a few cumin seeds, but I did not add that to my recipe here. Put everything in a blender along with few pods of garlic and turmeric. If you have turmeric root, you could add that, but most of us would not have it. So I'm just going to add the turmeric powder, which will make this a yellow curry paste. Once you grind it, yellow curry paste will be ready. This is as easy as any other masala that we make for our Indian curry. You cannot store this for a longer time like you get it in the store, because for that they would add some preservatives and all, oil and preservatives and stuff like that. But I'm not going to store it. So this is just fresh masala which has to be used immediately. Maximum you could keep it for a day and not more than that. So we harvested some peas, beans, coriander leaves that I showed you from the garden. So I'm going to use all those up today to make this Thai yellow curry paste. It felt so good to harvest them. There were just a few of them, but I thought it was a perfect time to use all these up. So we usually get only the frozen peas from the supermarkets, and this is the first time I'm actually buying or peeling fresh peas in the US. Next, I had like just 3 beans. I'm going to use it up to. I've washed it. I'm going to slice it little cross and not straight. Okay, this is how it is usually chopped off for these kind of Thai curries and all that I've seen in the restaurants. If not, you have to slit it in between and put it so that it cooks faster as well. So in I've taken just 1 leaf of cabbage, 1 carrot and 1 capsicum. Chop the capsicum into big square pieces, and no, don't make it fine, because if you see in the restaurant, this is how it is usually cut. So I'm doing it accordingly because we don't want this capsicum to become mushy when we put it in the pan and fry it. So that's the reason we are taking big sized capsicum chunks. And then again, I'm going to cut the carrots. I'm going to cut it into half and then into thin half rounds. Okay, that is how I want. So I'm just going to take like three-fourth of this carrot and use it. The first piece that I've kept, I ate it up. Next, I got some spring onion from the garden. Again, just one leaf. This is just used for garnishing, and we will not put this in the curry. If you put it in the curry, the taste itself will change. This is not like a Chinese food wherein we put a lot of spring onions. It's just for garnishing at the last. That's why I just got one stalk. Then I have taken one tomato and remove the seeds from the tomato. So this is how I'm removing the seeds and all. I'm going to use it later to make any other curry or something. Only the outer flesh part, I'm going to chop it up. This is something that we are going to put only at the end of the curry, so that it has to be just chunky, just like any other vegetable. So that's why we have kept it like this. So all our vegetables are ready. We have to add broccoli. I have frozen broccoli, so I'm not going to chop anything there. You could put bean sprouts for this. Add zucchini, which will be very good. So here it is. Our rice is getting cooked there, and I'm going to start adding some oil to this pan. Once the oil is hot, I'm going to add the large onion chunks. So all the vegetables have to be fried only like 70% and not fully cooked. I'm going to add the peas and carrots also, because they also take a lot of time to get cooked faster. So I'll keep mixing it. It looks so colorful actually. I totally love it. So I'll keep mixing it. And once it's like uh, once the raw smell of the onion goes away, that is enough actually. So it would be about 1.5 minutes that I have been frying. If you're adding zucchini, you could add that at this point in time. Next, I have added the capsicum, and I'm going to add the peas also. I've added the cabbage also. So it's around 4 minutes that all the vegetables have been frying. I've added the broccoli also now. After the broccoli, I'm going to leave it for about 30 seconds, and that's when I will add the ground mixture. So because there is raw onion in it, it will take another 2 minutes for the raw onions to get sauteed well, so that the raw smell goes away. We'll add that mixture. No uh, water required. I mean, don't add water, because that will dilute everything. So we're not going to add any water. Later, we're going to add coconut milk through this mixture. Add some salt to taste. You could check the salt and add later too. So I've just added like half a teaspoon of salt, and I'm mixing it well. You don't have to close this and cook it. You don't want the vegetables to get cooked completely. I've added the coconut milk. The footage went off, so I'd added like one full glass of coconut milk to this mixture. And if you think the yellow color is not yellow enough, you could add some more turmeric powder to this, so that it will be more bright yellow. Now I'm adding the tomatoes to this. This is the last stage, almost the last stage. That's when I'm going to add the tomatoes. You don't want the tomatoes to become very soft or mushy, to just hold the texture exactly like how it is. Just in that heat, it has to get cooked a little. So I'm checking the taste again just to make sure there is enough spice. So at this point in time, if you think there is not enough spice to it, you could add some chili flakes to this mixture. Um, some people add chili powder, but chili flakes would make it more Thailandish and not Indian. If you like the lemon leaf flavor, you could add this at this point in time, right when you're adding the tomatoes, just before it is coming to a boil. So once this coconut milk comes to a boil, that's when it is ready. You don't have to cook it anymore. If you cook it more, then the broccoli and all the vegetables will become really soft. That is not how you want it for the Thai curry. So there it is. Our awesome yellow Thai curry is ready, the authentic traditional way. Now let's start serving. I've taken the jasmine rice in a bowl and I have plated it. So it is actually sticky. I will start pouring the Thai yellow curry. So whatever I have made, it is for about 4 people. Around 4 people can eat this easily. And it is quite filling because there is coconut milk. You will really feel heavy after eating it. There are lots of vegetables in it. That's the best part. So almost with the ingredients that we have at home, I have shown you the recipes. Do try this out. I have garnished this with some scallions, that is spring onions. There it is. Our awesome Thai yellow curry is ready. If you tell anyone that this is from a restaurant, then they will definitely believe it. When you use the jasmine rice, it will give the exact taste that you get in the restaurants, and the Thai curry is the exact recipe that you get in the restaurant too. So our Thai yellow curry is ready, and I'm gonna taste it and see how it's come. By the way, this is jasmine rice that I have made, and if you see, it is sticky. Let me show you. It's sticky. It's supposed to be sticky. Okay. So we are going to put some broccoli, which is my favorite, and some curry on it. If you see, the vegetables are not like fully cooked. It is just like how it would be in the Thai restaurant. The same taste, the flavor, the color, and everything. And when you make it with the jasmine rice, it gives a very good taste and a flavor also. So do try this recipe out and let me know how it comes out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Roochis Town.